In the early hours of a Friday, June 13th, 2025, Iran was rocked by explosions. Iran's air defense systems were hit with a saturation attack. A massive wave of missiles and drones launched simultaneously, overwhelming their ability to respond. Key military and nuclear sites were hit. Generals were killed. Scientists were targeted, especially assassination of a nuclear scientist. But this wasn't just an air raid. It was the result of many years of planning, an operation involving spies, smuggled drones, and powerful AI systems built by US tech companies. Israel called it Operation Rising Lion. It wasn't a traditional military operation. It was built on an army of spies. It was built on AI, algorithms, digital surveillance, and a global tech infrastructure. Let's uncover the details together and stay with us until the end to draw the features of the shadows together. Welcome to the Nosy with Majid Badr. During the Shah's regime, Iran was an ally of Israel and the West. However, after the 1979 Islamic Revolution, the situation completely reversed. For over 2 decades, Israel has targeted Iran's nuclear program through a covert shadow war. One of the most infamous operations was Stuxnet, a joint US-Israeli cyber weapon. Discovered in 2010, it infected Iran's nuclear facilities and damaged many centrifuges, slowing Iran's nuclear progress without a single shot fired. Stuxnet is believed to have destroyed around 1,000 of Iran's 5,000 active centrifuges, causing significant disruption to its nuclear program. According to Associated Press, Mossad prepared for over 3 years to carry out a more devastating strike. Their goal wasn't to delay or disrupt. It was to completely disable Iran's nuclear program and destroy it. Rather than flying drones across borders, Mossad smuggled them inside Iran using civilian vehicles. These small weaponized drones were hidden in garages, warehouses, even homes. The operation wasn't limited to smuggling and hiding drones. It went as far as assembling drones and explosive equipments in covert sites deep inside Iran. They remained dormant for months, possibly years, until activated remotely. An invisible, silent army waiting to strike. This technique was almost identical to a Ukrainian operation in early 2025, where drones were hidden in civilian trucks. These drones used to destroy multiple Russian strategic aircrafts at a military airbase. This similarity doesn't seem like a coincidence, but reflects a unified Western approach. From Tel Aviv through Washington to Kiev, the same algorithm, the same tactics, and digital warfare tools are used in similar ways. Although the arenas may differ, the goal remains the same: to reinforce Western dominance against its adversaries. Mossad relied on advanced AI models by US companies: OpenAI, Microsoft, Google, and Amazon. These systems process enormous amounts of data: phone records, GPS history, satellite images, and social media behaviors. The AI tracked routines, when targets moved, where they stayed, and when security vulnerabilities appear. AI's role isn't limited to just find targets. It predicts the best moment to strike. AI platforms were originally designed for civilian use, but deployed in military operations. The same tools built to make our lives easier ended up making killing easier, becoming weapons of surveillance and assassinations. Before sunrise, the drones hidden inside Iran were activated. They attacked radar stations, communication centers, and defense systems from within Iran. At the same time, Israeli fighter jets entered Iran's airspace and struck carefully chosen targets. The operation was carried out quickly. It was unexpected, precise, and devastating. Key new facilities were damaged, and top military officers and nuclear scientists were killed. In response, Iran launched a barrage of ballistic and hypersonic missiles towards Israel, hitting Tel Aviv, Haifa, and Beersheba, and more, targeting sensitive intelligence and security sites. Israel hadn't seen destruction like this since its occupation of Palestine in 1948. It pushed the region to unprecedented tension, reviving fears of a nuclear war or World War III. The technology behind this strike wasn't created in secret military labs. It was built in Silicon Valley. AI systems originally designed for customer service, web searches, and advertising, but were repurposed to identify targets in military operations. Should tech companies let their tools be used for wars? Even though intelligence agencies have their own classified AI tools, they increasingly rely on commercial AI systems because they are trained on massive amounts of public data. Our locations, our activities in digital world, our personal devices, everyday platforms people use without thinking, exploited for military advantages. Commercial AI systems are easy tools, global in scale, and packed with massive amount of data. And these tools aren't just privacy risks, but also became weapons in wars without our consent. This wasn't the first time Israel used AI in warfare. In Gaza, Israel used AI systems called Lavender and Gospel, which radically changed the rule of the battlefield. Lavender analyzes phone records and online activities to classify individuals and place them on kill lists within seconds. Reports say it identified around 37,000 targets in the first couple of weeks of the 2023 war on Gaza. After individuals are identified, Gospel takes over, pinpointing the buildings where these people are likely located to strike them directly. And often those buildings are civilian. Homes, hospitals, schools, mosques, churches, or government buildings. Strike decisions are made within seconds with no real human oversights. And in seconds, AI-driven decisions turned into massacres that took the lives of thousands of civilians, elderly people, women, and children who had barely begun to live. Whistleblowers say the people working within this system described the human involvement was minimal to none. They would spend about 20 seconds per target with no real input, just approving what the machine had already decided. Some said machines did the job coldly, which made it easier for them. This approach shows how dangerous AI is in warfare, where targeting is done without emotion or hesitation. And here, the key moral question arises. Is it acceptable for soulless machine to decide the fate of human lives this fast, with no real oversight? Maybe the algorithms are more humane than the people who control them. Algorithms are no longer just tools. They are decision makers in war. Your location, call history, and online activity can influence life and death choices without your knowledge. A new era is here. Machines direct wars, and human lives become mere data, and humans are just numbers in the shadows. Unseen forces, intelligence agencies, tech giants are weaving a new kind of war. A war fought not only with guns and bombs, but with codes, clouds, and oceans of data harvested without consent. What does the future hold for humanity? And how dark can this new battlefield become? Experts warned us about the danger of AI in wars. Activists sounded alarms. Civilian data powers military decisions. Algorithms decide who lives and who dies. This is the dark path that we are on. Built in silence, powered by our data, and executed without consent, for the benefits of hidden powers, igniting wars to sell weapons and the profit from the blood and destruction of nations. The age of algorithmic warfare has already begun. But the question remains, can we stop it, or is it already too late? In the end, let's draw the features of the shadows together. Check the references below. These topics are sensitive, often suppressed and censored. Share your thoughts in the comments. Your engagement helps challenge the system and the algorithm. Stay nosy until the next video, and peace.